So I don't put very much makeup on, but I do have to go to work today. I'm going to use some foundation, but it's like BB cream foundation. It has SPF 15 in it. It's by Dior. This stuff is life. I was breaking out really, really bad for like the past few months, and I just wanted something that was going to be super light that I could just like throw on really quick after I primed my face and moisturized. This isn't super cakey, and I haven't been breaking out with it, so I love it so much. I've been using it now for 4 months. But it just gets the job done. It's super quick. So before I left my house this morning, I had already prepped and primed. And I dropped my husband off in the city at work. So I do that, and I get my brows real quick. Since they're pretty full, I literally just fill in the corners here, and I darken up underneath here. So I'm using this sugar pencil and brown definer. It's called Arch Arrival, and it's freaking awesome. I got it out of my Ipsy bag a couple months ago, and it's like my safe haven. So, super quick. Always stretch out when I'm doing the underneath, and then leave it pretty normal for the end, and just comb that line out. Awesome. And then I'm gonna go in. So I shop on that website called Cute, and they have this really cool pen where it is, yeah, it's super short like that, and you can use it just to make strokes so that that brow looks more defined without just this dark area here. Rather than that, it's really you know, there's just streaks, and it looks a lot better. I'm very light with this pen because when you push too hard, it ends up looking like this, just a smudge. But if you do it real light, it looks, you know, like normal brow. If you can even see that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The pen was like $2, and that's including shipping. You know, you probably want to check what's in it, but I just bought it and I really like it. And then I'm allergic to most eyeliners, so I'm using this L.A.Colors pencil, and I got it from the dollar store. I know that sounds crazy, but this is the only one that doesn't like leak down my face as the day goes. To help with that, usually people will tell me, oh, you know, just set with black powder. But even if I do that, it makes it a little bit worse, and it'll stain under here all day. And for some reason, you know, even though I work in a salon, nobody tells me that this eyeliner is just like leaking down my face. So I decided to use this one. I just feel like it goes on really nice and dark, and it stays on all day, and all I have to do is just wipe a little bit under my eye, you know, randomly. So when I'm using my eyeliners, I always outline the underneath here, and then I'll outline the top lash line, because what a lot of people don't do is do that. And I find that it helps make the lashes look fuller when you put the mascara on. Here I'm using Covergirl. It was like the Star Wars line. My dad bought me like 15 for Christmas one time, which it's the best mascara I've ever used. It stays on all day. It's not waterproof, but it doesn't leak down your face, and it doesn't make the lashes super chunky. It's easy to wash off as well. See, And I'm doing this completely wrong. I shouldn't be doing this first because I like this Luna Cosmetics eyeshadow. Super glittery and like so pretty. And I'm gonna add that on with, use my Morphe brush, M330. This is a pretty good brush. It already has some of the product on there. You know, always tap off. You could use your finger. A lot of people are like trying to like beat things with it. You know, it's not gonna take, you don't want the whole product to come off. So I just do like 2 or 3 strokes and 1, 2, 3 taps on my finger. And then I just like toss it on there. Get it on your eyelid first. On your eyelid first. And then with the excess, you're gonna just blend that out. So blend outwards, windshield. Blend inwards, windshield. And I just do that a little bit so that, you know, you don't have this sick, harsh line. And then sometimes I like it real shiny right here. Do the same thing with the other side. So, you know, windshield, blend out, windshield, blend in, windshield. You know, I've had a couple friends tell me, like, I have no idea what the windshield is. Like, what's the windshield motion? And I'm like, have you never driven a car before? The windshield wipers go back and forth. See, open the eye, make sure like you blend that line out right there. It's very subtle, but it makes a huge difference, you know, when you're going throughout the day. So I'm not going to set the black eyeliner underneath or anything, but I am going to go in and put this mascara on. So my mom taught me, and when I was younger, you know, like everybody goes like this and blinks and blinks and blinks. You want to actually get the product on there that way. If you're just going like this, you're literally wiping it off every time you go. So get in there and, oh my god, do I have a pimple right there? Ew. Get in there and kind of go back and forth and pull up. You see how before it wasn't really doing anything? Now it is. If I do this, it'll look completely different. Let's put more product on there. It's not really doing anything for me, right? But if I get in there and I work my way up, you can see my lashes. Very seldom am I gonna curl my lashes with the curler because I feel like it really damages them. I only do that when I put like lashes in because it helps. You know, you curl your lashes, you line the lashes with a little bit of glue, and then you just pop them on in the middle right there first, and then you start putting the sides on. Save that for another video, but you know, curling them really helps. Yay! So now I'm going to use my favorite palette in the whole world. This is the best thing in the world. It's the Tarte contour palette. I've used the crap out of it already. As you can tell, I've dropped it a few times and broke it, but these colors are so gorgeous. I need to get a new one because it's going to run out eventually. And then I use these cute Sonia Kashuk. These are like the dopest. They're super soft and they're just amazing, honestly. So this is the one that I use for my contour. I'm going to use number, let's see, maybe I'll use number 5. I'm gonna use this one right here. I really like this one. So 1, 2, 3. It has a good amount of product on there. I'm gonna tap it 2 times. And then I'm gonna put it here. It's gonna be like very, very subtle. I don't like to wear super large amounts of makeup when I'm going to work because the water splashes back on me when I'm washing hair, or, you know, if I get bleach on my face, I have to wash my face off. And I don't want people to see like, oh yeah, she just washed her face, this whole side is white. So I work that into my hairline, because if you don't work it into your hairline, it's gonna look like there's something missing, and a lot of girls don't do that. And it always looks like there's something missing. So, you know, that works out pretty well. You can see the difference there. Clearly there's nothing there. Again, into the hairline. When I do it, I like to suck my cheek in because it gives more define. And you want to go straight towards, you know, your nostril, or like right here. Go towards it. I'm not saying go all the way down, because if you do that, you're gonna look like a clown. With the excess, I like to get the sides of my nose and underneath, and then I'm gonna get a small amount more and do underneath, because I just think it looks better. And get the hairline here. See, this is just a super fast. It's just more defined, you know? Completely different. Changes your face. I'm gonna use some blush. What I've been really into is, what's it called? It's called Nomad. And they have this cute little blush. I got it from Ipsy. Super cute. Looks like that. Ooh, it doesn't want to focus. So small. I use this brush. It's just a fluffier one. Love it. So, you know, do my 3 strokes. 1, 2. Here I'm gonna smile and do the apples of your cheeks. There's this girl that I follow on Instagram, and I think I subscribe to her on YouTube. But what I really like is she does it like across here, you know, and then a little bit on her nose. And I just think it looks a little lived in, as if, you know, like you worked for the day and you've been awake for a while. And I love that. I love it when people think I've been awake for a while. Since I did the bronzer and the cheek, I'm actually going to use this cute, super cute brush. I got this from Instagram. I got this from Ipsy. I love it so much. It doesn't want to focus now. Whatever, I'll type that in down there later. And then I'm also going to use the baked highlighter from Luna Cosmetics. This crap is awesome. I use a lot of Luna Cosmetics because my last name is Luna. I always said if I was going to start a makeup brand, it would be named Luna. And then I saw this stuff and I was like, well, why don't I just support fellow Lunas? The sun's coming up. Okay. I'm gonna just blend that through with this brush. This is Crown, I think. It's just Crown. It's a SS023 Jumbo Kabuki fan. I think it used to be like this, but I put it in my bag and it kind of smushed it. But I kind of like it better dense like this. Sometimes I go under here. And then I might just leave my hair down for the rest of the day. But just a quick and easy makeup tutorial. It's just like fresh face, you know? I don't look like I have too much makeup on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.